Why is respect so important to men?
Respect is a big thing. I find that a lot of women don't understand what respect means to a man. Respect is a big thing. Respect is not just what you say. Respect is how you say it. And respect is not just the end, the goal, the target of communication. Respect is the process, the approach to that communication. That's where it is where a man. So find out what respect means to your man. So for example, for myself, I'm the eldest in my home. In where I come from, I'm a demigod, and I'm the firstborn male. That's like after Jesus, I'm next. No, seriously. You don't interrupt me when I'm talking. You don't just barge into my room. You don't just wake me up aggressively. I mean, that's what respect means where I come from. So that was so very early on in our relationship. We had that problem. In fact, one time I went to my in-laws, Pascola's home. We were dating there, and then we're in the living room. So their guest room was off the living room. 8 a.m. in the morning, all of them plus their dad and their mom, they started and they were all chatting. And I was thinking, what are they saying? 8 a.m. in the morning. And then her sister started shouting, calling my name and screaming my name. Is this his sleeping? Is this his sleeping? And they were banging on my door. Can you compare that to where I'm coming from? Right there in the room, I told myself, this is the end of this relationship. And then they're all crazy in this family. For me, that was huge dishonor. You are shouting my name. If my sibling, they can't shout my name. They can't, no, you can't. How? If you scream my name and you are standing next to my mom will slap you. Seriously. So all my siblings are still traumatized. And I never knew that was traumatic for them until they're now in their 50s, they are still traumatized. That's respect. So you gotta put RESPCT, find out what it means to your spouse and bring it to the table. If you demean your husband in any way, maybe by the way you talk to them, by the things you do, like Pastor said, if you understand what respect is to him, I think one thing you have to understand is that those attitudes can easily erode their self-confidence and self-belief. And you don't, again, it's like a domino effect. You really don't want that. You don't want a man who's lost his self-belief and self-confidence because of the fact, and I've seen it. I've seen it before, where you see a man who is completely robbed of his identity because of the way things have gone between the two spouses. So I'm trying to look at the word fragility there. So yes, men's ego can be quite fragile, and if you're dealing with it with a hammer, you can really crush it, not just break it. You really crush it. So you have to be careful. You have to be mindful that this is my, this is my husband. You want your husband to be able to hold his head high so that he can pursue the things that he wants to pursue in life. As a wife, when you respect your husband the way he ought to be respected, if you have daughters, your daughters will go look for princes to marry them and not mobheads. Respect is powerful. Should be traded on the stock exchange. No, respect is powerful. I'm telling you. Respect and love. Respect and love. As a husband, when you love your wife, your son will love his mother. When you love your wife, your daughter will never marry a pimp. Because what you are saying, telling your daughter is, this is the kind of man you should go for. You understand? So respect and love, They are in the same category. Husband, love your wives. Love your wife. Love your wives. Go out of your way to love them. Yeah. Treat them nice. Make them look good. Let them stand before you the same way. The same way you have daughters, the same way you love your daughters, love your wife. Yeah. And women, respect your husband and treat him like a king. And by so doing, you bring government into the home.